Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. This is once again a match in the tiny tourney. I'm using my Indians, Hindu North, versus Byzantine 551. That was the army I actually wanted. But we rolled the Indians, which I don't generally play, but are pretty scary if well handled, so we'll see how well I can handle them. Right. So massed archers take these 3 patches of rough for sure. Now let's consider. So the Romans have a shortage of infantry firepower. For melee infantry, their medium options are limited to 1 unit of irregular foot. They do get cheap heavies and average heavies and expensive superior offensive spearmen. These can pretty much murder anything I have in melee. For cavalry options, they have lots of lancers and horse archers. And lancer horse archers, which will make things a little bit awkward for our elephants, but I still think this is a opponent where elephants are going to be worthwhile as an investment. Okay, now question is, do I want archers to fill this area as well? It's a bit of a march, but I could do it, I think. I think, for one thing, I think we want our light javelin horse. We always want our light javelin horse. I think I do want some Indian archers to fill this rough ground. And let's see, cavalry to fill the gap. We have elephants and archers, although not as many as we would like, perhaps, with 120 points left. Gross. More archers, and then I need to invest in melee troops, I think. I'm trying to decide if I want my crappy infantry swordsmen or if I want cheap lancers. I think I might want cheap lancers. Well, let's get 1 unit of the superior lancers. With 28 points left, I can grab more lights to be annoying. I don't feel too confident, but the armies are just so small that it's difficult to feel confident when it's just not what you're used to. I'm afraid that I'm spreading myself a bit thin by attempting to go for this and this. We might have to end up deciding on one. The alternative would be to deploy everybody here to kind of seize this hill, but I'm afraid then we get bunched up, and if he just charged right in, we might not have time to shoot. Next turn. Okay. Interesting. Very compact. I guess we'll just advance and see what he does. If he posts up on this hill, we'll just go around, either through the side or through the forest, or could set up on this little height and shoot across and see what happens. But we need to be very wary of these dismounted lancers. I don't have anything that can fight them. Even my elephants can only beat them on defensive impact, and in melee it's all downhill. Our cavalry also cannot fight his cavalry, so this will be difficult, but we do have numbers on our side. Next turn. It's a good cautious deployment, which is a right call on his part, because what I need to try to do is shoot these horsemen and zone of control lock his infantry. But it's going to be hard to get at them. Okay. I guess I could count points, but I'm kind of feeling lazy, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. So I might just scout out the forest instead. Next turn. Very good. Oh, hello. Might work on trying to push this weaker right wing. Anybody home? No. Good. Next turn. That's annoying. Well, we'll be down 1 unit of lights then. So it is. Push into the rough. Push into the rough. Alright, see how far forward he moves, and the plan more or less remains to try to wrap around. At least for now. Next turn. Yeah, I messed that up. Too bad. Well, perhaps if we are lucky, they'll keep pursuing. And if not, we'll bring archer support to bear. Okay. these noble dismounted lancers are very dangerous. We need to zone of control lock them with our cavalry if possible, but of course there are auxiliary archers backing them up, so it's going to be bloody no matter what we do. Let's push forward, but hold fire and see what the reaction is to that. Next turn. Here we go. Actually, I think I like that original facing. Okay. Block off this Limatane. We have a zone of control lock here. Question is, should we also do that? This is bad. We're going to have to lock them in. Very well. All right. Hopefully we set this up so that if he does charge and push our men back, we can countercharge with the elephants. But the squishable nature of this army is starting to be a problem. Next turn. That might be a disruption. No, lucky us. He's opened himself up to a flank, actually. If we can take advantage of it, that is. Let's try. Then, can we transfer? Why don't we no, actually, I'll keep command on this elephant unit. They all held firm, but it's a good start. Alright, this is not good, though. Okay. Right now, we're slightly, and they're moderately disordered. So it's a little bit better. Unfortunately, we're going to have to turn face this way instead of firing. Otherwise, you'll get a auto drop charge on this unit, which we do not want. Okay, so we're a zone of control locking the Lancers with our Indian archers. They can either keep shooting with their half bow at our Lancers or charge. I think neither option is particularly desirable. We'll send these light javelin horse to try to harass the auxiliary archers. Alright, pretty dicey. Next turn. They held firm, so that's bad. We need to start trying to get a flank on them as soon as possible. But unfortunately, both the archers and the Limatane could block an attempted flank, so we might have to accept the loss of these elephants and instead hope for more progress over here. That's pretty bad. Held firm. That could get vicious. I think we'll keep this in reserve for when the bad things happen. Do we charge? No, I think we can afford to sit and shoot a little bit more. This is not ideal. Between the breakthrough about to happen here and the loss of our elephants here, we're going to have problems. But if we can break this unit soon, maybe we can recover. Next turn. Hold for one more turn, so that's nice. Good. Oh, that's... oh no. Oh, that's really bad. Well, at least we broke through. This is also terrible. Fire, I suppose, because what else are we gonna do? Oof. Alright, get out of the way then, they're screwed. Still, we do have a bit of time until more bad impacts come our way. Let's threaten a charge in this frag unit so that even if we lose our elephants, we can get some more damage in. Alright, so it's a race to see who can break more, basically. Next turn. That is good, I think. If we can break them quickly, it's good. Holding firm is bad. Good. It's covering his archers. Held firm. Too bad. Damn. We'll have to auto-break them before this unit collapses. Let's try to work our way around again. So we have a dilemma here. Our elephants can either allow our general elephants to get flanked or our disrupted elephants to get flanked. Both things are bad. I think we'll hope that the general ones hold firm even after their neighbors flee. Next turn, let's see how our elephants fare here. I mean, it'd be great if they held firm, but that's not that like, ooh, well, thank you. That was bound to happen sooner or later. Good. I was hoping to flank attack the dismounted noble lancers, but oh well. I'll take it. Alright, smash through. And if we're lucky, pursue into one of these units, maybe? No. Alright, fine. Is this an auto drop? No, because it already has this turn. But we might want to get over there anyway to get out of the check range of these elephants collapsing. Oh, but we won't be. We'll just be in the check range of both elephants collapsing now. So, good call, me. Good call indeed. Oh, we held firm for that one. What about for this one? Don't collapse yet. Very good. And in the meantime, keep up your fire. Held firm. Alright, these are pursuing. If they charge into us, we might get overrun anyway because they're so much better. Gotten a bit scattered and isolated is a problem. Alright, well we are up 23 for the moment, but it's not going to last into next turn. Next turn. Oh, I guess we're doing it. It's not a very good idea, guys. You know, for reasons like that. Do we bounce them? Yes. Which is good and bad. Get up on this hill. I just set up a flank charge on my own unit. Okay. Well, I guess we can get something out of it. See where that takes us. There, that should leave them sensitive to archery no matter where they go. Okay, now if he charges, we can at least get a rear charge if we don't instantly break. And also work on setting up an auto drop on this unit, Comitatensis. Right, it's looking mostly good, but there's still some danger. Next turn. Oh, too bad. I guess I haven't turned around yet, so it makes sense. Well, does it do any good? No, not really. Ooh. Okay. If we get a rally, that could actually take us to 25, conceivably. Nope. Alright, so what, they need to be dropped to 242 men to auto break. That's actually doable, I think. Two to 8 or 0 to 6. Oh, you're just screwed. Go harass the cavalry. You assist in that auto break. Lock them in, protect the archers. This is terrible. Yep. It's a flank charge. Could it be worth it? Probably not. I think it would just open us up. Let's see, reduce CCs. They can move 3 squares there. So yeah, I don't think we can prevent a flank. So instead, we should what? Maybe push here and either combine our firepower against the armored horse archers, or get still more fire on this almost broken unit. Next turn. It's too much to ask for them to hold. Oh, they're just gonna leave? That's fine. Good. Alright, let's get those arrows in. Perfect. 63, that should be a win. Assuming nothing completely horrendous happens here, which I guess theoretically could happen. And let's set up those flank charges in case of a rally. Low ammo, so why not? Keep up the harassment here. Okay, hopefully that's a win. Looks like, with the well done, that there were no rallies. Okay. Well, that was close. What happened? The elephants really had a tough time against these superior offensive spearmen. As you can see from the POAs, it's plus 50, which isn't a huge deal, but then there's a combat strength modifier added in. So that means we have a 60% chance to lose the combat and a 40% chance to draw. Ouch. The only thing that really saved me was the Indian archers, just because they shredded his cavalry, auto-broke that Legio Comitatensis unit, and they're cheap, and they can hide in the rough for safety. And he never made any serious efforts to engage them when they were in the rough, so they were able to keep shooting, basically. There's a 20% gap here, but these elephants would have broken next. But that being said, I think had it gone on another turn, we would have rear charged both of these units, and that could have turned things around. And this unit was on the verge of auto breaking, so I think the way things are, it could not have gone another way. It's hard to critique Nikephotos' gameplay, honestly. I think he did very well. If I were to say anything, maybe I would say Limatane are not. They can be worth it. They're 24 points, but you want to keep them away from the elephants, and he wasn't able to do that, and they broke and fled. But otherwise, I think he did very well with the tools that he had. And the Byzantines often have a lot of cavalry, and that's tough to use against elephants and archers. If I'd had a bit more bad luck, I think I could have lost this had my elephants broken sooner and spread more panic, but they didn't, so here we are. Good game to Nikephotos, and again, this has been a match in the Little Wars tourney, hosted by Carbon on the Salunian forums. So good game, and till next time.